everyone, Christina here from A to Z Scrapbooking. This is part 2 in our multi-part series on how to use our Hero Arts digital files for your digital scrapbooking and stamping. In this video, I'm going to go over using Microsoft Word to set up the images for printing and coloring or printing solid images to cut out and use on your cards and your scrapbook pages. If you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss our future videos. And if you're looking for ways to use digital files, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. So I'm going to start in the store. I'm going to go over to our store and pull up that same Holiday Houses file that we used in the last video. And I want to show you an example of some different projects past design team members have made and current design team members. Here's some tags made with this file. Now these tags were made by using the pre-colored in digital images, printing them and then cutting them out and putting them onto a project. That's something we're going to go over today, as well as printing the blank images for you to color and cut out and put on your projects, and this is an example of that. So I'm going to go into Microsoft Word. Now I'm using the most recent version of Microsoft Word. I believe it's 2016. I have an Office 365 subscription, so you always have the latest version. If you do have an older version of Word, most everything is the same. It just might be in a different place, so just look for similar titles and menu bars of what I'm using here. So I'm going to start a blank document, and I'm just going to use a regular letter size piece of paper. And I'm going to start inserting my images. So let's go into our digitals and pull up the Holiday Houses stamps. And I'm going to insert this pre-colored in house. It's going to come in large size, and you can change the size, but what I like to do first is change the wrapping. So you can either do that here or you can do that here in layout options, and I like to change it to the one titled tight. This seems to be the one that is the easiest to work with as far as moving your images around on the page wherever you want them, changing the size, etc. So I'm going to change this to tight, and I'm just going to go back here. And now let's say I'm going to make some tags that are 3 inches wide. So I want to resize this accordingly. So I'm going to double click on it, which is going to take us to the formatting options. And I'm going to go over here to the sizing, and I'm going to change this to be 2.5 inches wide. So I'm going to change the width to 2.5, 2.5, and just click up here on the height, and it's going to auto adjust for me. And now I'm just going to move this over as far as it'll let me. And I would like 2 of these. So all I need to do is right click, do a copy, and then I'm just going to click over here and right click again, and I'm going to paste, and I'm going to use this. You have 2, sometimes 3 options. I'm going to use the one that says keep source formatting, because then we don't have to redo formatting it, tight wrapping, and all that. So now we have another one. I'm going to set it up right next to it. And if this is as far as you want it to go, all you'd have to do is print this page off, cut them out, and put them on your projects, or stick it in a Brothers Scan and Cut or the Silhouette Pick Scan, something like that, and cut them out. But since we have a whole page to work with, we might as well fill it up. So now I want to do some coloring. So I'm going to go into one of these not filled in images and insert that. So now it added a second page because it's so large, but same thing. I'm going to change the wrapping settings to tight. I'm going to change the size to a width of 2.5 inches. And now I'm going to drag this down here. And just leave yourself enough room for cutting it out. And I want 2 of these as well, so I'm going to go ahead and copy. I'm going to double click over here, and I'm going to paste it. And now you have 2 images to cut out. and color. So you could fill a whole page, you could do multiple pages. You can also do your sentiments. You'll see in this example here, she printed off her sentiment and then used what appears to be a flag fishtail die cut to cut the sentiment out. You could just fussy cut it or use whatever dies you have available. So I'm going to insert some sentiments. That's going to work the same way. You're going to insert a picture. You're going to find the sentiment you would like. I'll choose this one. I'm going to change the wrapping to tight. I'm going to change the width to 2.5 inches. And there you go. Leave enough space for die cutting. And you can print off this whole sheet and cut them out and use them on your projects. So that is the basic way to use Hero Arts digital files to embellish tags, cards, scrapbook pages, etc. And hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more videos on how to use our Hero Arts digital files. Thanks for watching.